Here is the greatness of this land. So long as this stream flows strong and clear, our people will be filled with life and hope. Our land will bring forth a vigorous and abundant life. But if these waters cease to flow or lose their clarity, our land will decay and die.
Delivered, 1 war bond. Steel plates for a fighting tank. Delivered, 1 war bond. Received 1 powerful howitzer. Delivered by the American people. This is our part of the fight. This is what we buy. And we've geared together into one, the greatest war production in all history. Mighty, ruthless weapons for our fighters.
How well our hands have cultivated and built. Their pride grew and grew. They did not know that too much pride could blind them. They did not know that too much pride could make them arrogant, foolish. And so it happened that because they so coveted the river, they barred from it people who looked unfamiliar or talked differently, in the false belief that strangers were not deserving.
It is the beginning of the Army's air mobility buildup, the first of the assault helicopters, which soon will fill the air over this embattled land. Even as the pilots of the 101st Aviation Battalion whirl away toward the field at Vung Tau, all of South Vietnam is infested with Viet Cong. From the north, they stream down the Ho Chi Minh Trail, and like a disease, spread throughout the Southern Republic. The aviation crews of Company A, forerunners in the massive American military buildup to stop the communist enemy.
Israeli strategists figured the attack probably would only last 1 day. Then they think the Russians would conveniently arrange a ceasefire through the United Nations before the Israelis could organize a counterattack. The fear is that such a strategy to force concessions just might work. David Burrington, NBC News in occupied Syria.
When new ideas were proposed, the people ridiculed them, but they were now afraid to change the old ways.
Although mostly peaceful, shouted confrontations were frequent and fiery during the course of the march. The anti-war marchers were picketed by anti-war marchers who were hawkish toward the parading doves.
When the children, unblinded by old recollection, saw it too, they cried out. But their fathers called them ungrateful and punished them.
Police arrested 5 persons as disorderly. 3 were grabbed when they rushed the parade float.
We just don't stomach a bunch of hooligans trying to tear down what we gave our lives to build. And you know something? We're even disgusted at the rest of you for letting them do it. Look, you were a revolutionary. Well, they're revolutionaries. Don't compare that riffraff to your founding fathers. We were making a place where people could worship God. And these people want to deny God and want to deny him to others. But what I want is for you to name me one thing that is better in any other country than it is right here. Especially in them countries that gang out there claims to admire so much. Countries like communist Russia and China.
The people stand cheering wide across the plains and mountains of America. For we know that government of the people, by the people, for the people, shall not perish from the earth.